Welcome back to American Truck Sim. I took the opportunity of the Steam sale to buy the states I didn't own. So, we have these 5 states added to our map, which I previously didn't have, the newest one being Illinois here. So, one of these is Kansas, and the other one is not Kansas, and I don't really remember these states. What is Des Moines? Des Moines is Kansas. This is Kansas, Illinois. And then, also Louisiana. We also have Louisiana. I forgot about that one. Louisiana as well. And then whatever these 3 states are. I don't remember what these states are. Iowa. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're at the bottom here of Texas, where I stopped. Oklahoma's here. That's Oklahoma. I don't know, what state is this one, and what state is this one? Square corn. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. That's Minnesota. That's North Dakota. That's South Dakota. That's Wisconsin. That's Michigan. Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri sounds right. St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, so that's Missouri. I still don't. Where's Des Moines? Des Moines is Iowa. That's Nebraska. That other one. It's hard to see. Yeah. The Dakotas should join to form Megakota. So I think what we can do is I want to go to New Orleans. I want to go to Nolens. So we can go from the bottom of Texas here in Brownsville, up around, maybe pass through, Corpus Christi, Houston, deliver something to New Orleans, and then from there we go up through these. We go to like Chicago, and then maybe we explore here and see where we go from there. So, freight market, Brownsville. What do we got? Texas is a big state. And if we don't have anything that's like directly in that ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, this goes all the way to Chicago. Ooh. Let's see. Maybe if we do something. There was one that like takes us to like, I think it was like Lafayette or something. That might be a good one to. Or like we take it maybe to like right to the edge of Texas. And then we go into Louisiana. Are we reenacting Oregon Trail? Kind of. So let's do this one. So, this is going to expire in like 18 minutes, so it's not going to be there anymore. Fuck, we're not going to be able to drive there fast enough. Brownsville no, wrong direction. Ooh, okay, this one. Yeah, we could do this. Reservoir tank. Our truck is more than capable of handling this. The episode was basically 3 Morons stuck in a log and can't ever forget they can make a fire. Still enjoy it. Which one was that, White Mouse? What are you talking about? Beautiful. Where? Oh yeah, I stopped at just like a random truck stop. Darkness Falls. Yeah, that one. Yeah, okay, about that one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. How do I always forget which ones. No, that changes. What button is the volume? All right. Truck on. Out of neutral. All right, we're trucking. Here, I'll go to the other side so you can see the nav. It's more convenient. We got plenty. We have rest. You know, we have to take a mandatory break in 14 hours. All right, so I think we're going back down. Leftness terrifies me. Switch back. I think we're going down back towards the spaceships, right? Yeah, we're going all the way down to the spaceships. We can see Elon Musk's spaceships. I didn't even know there were spaceships there. Are my lights on? No, they are. Yeah, they are, okay. Ah, trucking. I think we're just hauling I think we're hauling an empty container. I think. Because it didn't say anything about like it being a hazardous good, so I think it might just be like an empty. Wasn't there a Cloudpunk game that was a bit trucking-esque, but you played as a courier or something? I don't know. Mobby? No, you can't play the Hollow Knight music. The Hollow Knight music gets banned. Canada, yeah, Canada Day. Dominion Day, as it used to be called. What is the speed limit here? Oh. Right, the speed limit exists. I'm not playing Cyberpunk again anymore. Where I can just put my foot down as soon as I get into any car. No Country or Disco Music? What kind of truck is this? The copyright acceptable YouTube stream truck. So what you have is a selection of video game music that doesn't get copyright claimed. Although some of it has recently started to get copyright claimed. Last stream, I think, it might have been either the last American truck or Euro truck. One of the two. Some of the Hollow Knight music got claimed, and some of the Halo music got claimed. It's weird, I don't know why I never had got claimed before. I think trucking could be a cool way to make a linear action adventure. Each stop is its own level with side quests and main quests. That sounds like something that's been done in something. I feel like I could name a couple games that did a similar, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Guys, remember Skyrim? Maybe. Those are good comparisons. Right lane ends. Oh, God. Skyrim is a video game. So Thought YouTube had some kind of understanding about video game music for fair game. Nope. Depends on the game, depends on the music. And sometimes just depends on, like, luck. Sometimes it gets got, and other times, nope. It's fine. I've only been hit once. I haven't turned the copyright music off in the, in Cyberpunk, and I've only been caught, like, only got hit once with a thing, a copyright claim or whatever. It's not a strike, it's just a claim. But sometimes these actually look kind of cool at night. What, does anyone remember what I made the fucking button for photo mode in this? Ah, spaceship at night. Man, this is a much simpler simpler photo mode than Cyberpunk's. Yeah. Seems to be constantly cool as in plans. So, yeah, like there's a lot that I get away with, that most people get away with just using reservoir tank to that get away with using no problem. But like I use it in videos, people use them in videos all the time. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh, do I have to back into the... Where is this thing? Oh, no, there's room for me to back in. Okay. Spin around here. Testing campaign for Flight 13. I don't know what that is. And break. And we're good. Starship Flight 13. Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't really follow much of that, but whenever I do see stuff about it, it's neat. I do like spaceship stuff. Any Cyberpunk or sci-fi trucking games you found this? Cyberpunk. Dangerous Truck Simulator Convoy Delivery Job mod for Cyberpunk. That's kind of fun. Although, I don't know. See, it's like one of those things where it's like, this is not what I want to do in Cyberpunk. That's neat that that's like a thing that someone's made. But what I want to do in Cyberpunk is have do music play while I shoot people in the face and make their brains explode with technology. If I want trucking, well, look, I'm trucking. Oh, did I buy? I think I bought stuff for my truck since last time. I bought a soda. It's definitely not a beer. It's a soda. I bought this guy. Look at him. He's a little bobblehead. I bought some sunglasses. I bought these stickers. I bought a guitar. I think that's it. I accidentally only upgraded the fuel tank on one side of the truck. Look. That side. And then that... Wait, no, what? Yeah, look. The right side one is bigger. I forgot to upgrade the left side fuel tank. Was it you or another streamer who had Ada Wong modeled into the cab? That definitely wasn't me. You should do that. Like, what do you mean? Like, Ada Wong was just like, what, sitting in the passenger seat or something? Can you mod Johnny into the passenger seat? I think I actually have a photo of that. Of just I took a photo. I was playing Cyberpunk and doing some recording, and I got this amazing photograph of V and Johnny in V and Johnny in the tiny car driving through through what's it called? Through the through the streets of Night City, Night Shitty. Steam Workshop, Ada Wong, co-driver, American Truck Simulator. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. But why though? Maybe for next time something stupid happens. Dead silent Ada Wong sitting in your truck? Yeah. Why funny? It would be a little weird. The other streamer had an LLM with TTS, it's speech to text, and TTS to talk to her. No, I'm not. No, that's not happening here. I think that's fucking weird. Might as well have an inflatable doll. Nice having someone keep you company. Well, while I'm playing this, I have chat. I don't know, whenever someone does like, oh look, I have an AI that just like talks while I play a video game, like so I can ask it stupid questions, and since it's an AI text bot, chat bot, it replies in retarded answers. Oh, look how entertaining that is. People taught to check GPT if it was their friend. Is that not weird? No, it is weird. It definitely is weird. The non-thinking tech chat bot that just regurgitates out essentially like a Google search in plain text or in like spoken text or written text is not your friend. Monica, whenever he's the world's biggest, that's the good of all Americans. Whenever you leave a state, it could say Oklahoma is gone now. Oh, I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. Being able to gaslight AIs is probably like the funniest thing. To just like, to be, whenever just like it spits out something that is wrong, or you just want it to be wrong. So you say, no, you're wrong. And it's like, you know what? You're right. I am wrong. It's not a proper medical term. Some call it AI psychosis. Like, I understand that people, you know, people anthropomorphize the WWE AI. What? Oh, fuck, why are we backsliding? Oh, shit. Was this like an incline? Come on! Torque, lower the gear, we need more torque. Holy shit, that was weird. Find AI psychosis scarier than cyber psychosis? I'm gonna have to disagree. Watch the original Cyberpunk trailer from a decade ago. Your AI GF is real to you. You find AI psychosis less disturbing than the Eliza effect? What is that? LLMs keeps incoherent conversation in general mentally, so people falling for that is understandable. Does this game have a tiredness? It does not have a bowel. Like, you don't actually have to stop to pee. Just imagine you're constantly peeing into an endless supply of, like, big gulps from 7-Eleven. But it does have a sleepiness meter. You can see right corner above the nav. There's two little meters. One of them is like how tired your character is before you actually have to sleep, and then the other one below it is how long you have to go before you have a company mandated break. You can drive for 14 hours before you have to break for 12 or for 10. Also, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me about the hat. I have a bunch of trucker hats I keep forgetting to use for these streams. Do I have a Canada Day hat? No. Mandatory breaks doesn't sound right. That's unrealistic. Where's it? Eliza was a 60s chatbot running on a few lookup tables and short key list for word for substitutions. And then there were people who claimed that Eliza understood them even when the programmers showed them the actual quite modest code and extent of replies. Well, that's just people. People get attached to things. People anthropomorphize everything. People apply character depth to things that aren't there. The AI chatbot gets me. No, it doesn't. Alright, we are on highway speed. Let's go. $75 miles per hour. Let's see the route. How long are we on the highway for? Okay, so... No, set navigation. We are driving past Corpus Christi through Victoria. Oh, what is... Who designed this? Through Houston, Beaumont, into Louisiana. Cool. Nothing wrong with anthropomorphizing things. You call the database at work a gaggle of fuck-eared bastards all the time. What it just there's like an absurdist there is an absurdist theory where it posits that inanimate objects are actually at war with humanity and purposefully do things to annoy us. And it like attributes things like, you know, like losing your keys or your headphones being like tangled to the actual item being like malicious. And I believe that 100%. What's the actual scale of this map? Smaller, much smaller. I've noticed that a like a 1,200 mile journey in this is significantly shorter than a 1,200-mile journey in Eurotruck. Eurotruck it feels a little larger to make, because I guess it's just not as big of a world, where this is scaled down a fair bit, because otherwise you'd be here forever. If you wanted to do, like, you know, a 1,500, you fucker. You're gonna try to pull ahead of me and get through here, you fuck? You fuck? If anything, they should update the AI driver and the AI drivers. They're so fucking bad. They will brake for no reason. They will go a fifth of the speed limit for no reason. It's insane. Sounds about right. You know, like Toy Story, the toys don't like you, kind of. The amount of times you left some Ethernet leads on a work table, turn around, and it's you find them in a ball. Yeah, it's actively working against humankind. They're all malicious. What is it? There's a name for it. I gotta find what it is. I remember reading this. Inanimate objects are malicious. are alive and malicious. That's resistentialism. Is a jocular theory to describe the seemingly spiteful behavior manifested by inanimate objects, where objects that cause problems like lost keys, a malfunctioning printer, a runaway bouncy ball are said to exhibit a high degree of malice towards humans. The theory posits a war fought between humans and inanimate objects, and all the little annoyances that objects cause throughout the day are battles between the two. I love it. It was coined by a humorist, Paul Jennings, in 1948. The things always win, and man can only be free from them by not doing anything at all. The motto of resistentialism is "Things are against us." Paul Jennings, yeah, it says 1948 piece in The Spectator was what it was. But yeah, that is a fun little thing. I think about that every once in a while. Inanimate objects are alive. It's like prey, yeah. Good LLM can pass as a human against unsuspecting humans. Eliza will start repeating itself, spouting nonsense. A few replies, one makes sense on average and the other requires extreme denial and complete emotional driven delusion. Interesting. Easily say that face spirits possess inanimate objects and use them to create mischief. It's the machine spirit inside the object. It's a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's just like it's a little hoo hoo ha ha of just like trying to, you know, a little joke on. It's like why do all these things? Oh, I can bypass the regulation. Why do all these things hate us so much? Motive force. The motive force. I'm trying to remember what the Skitarii I chose, what they say when you pick their voice. They're like, God, years it took to raise this place, and now it is a ruin. The hum of the motive force no longer sings, or I don't know, something. Machine spirits are real. Why would the laptop start working again after you swear it and threaten it? There is an account with 5K replies on Talk Chess forums who posts my friend ChatGPT text walls with dozens of chat screenshots almost daily. That's someone who should probably talk to someone. Hello. How's it going? We have discovered Corpus Christi. We have found Corpus Christi. They do they do talk to ChatGPT. Ugh. Oh, this is like the weird bend in the road, right? Oh, that's later. You have zoom eyes like V? Yeah. Oh no, is this lane gonna end? Yep. Shit. Why are you slowing down on a merge? I swear to fucking God, the AI, that fucking stupid asshole in that car is merging into the fucking highway, and he's slowing down from the speed limit to go like fucking 10 miles under. Why? Accelerate. Ah, my nose is itchy. Allergies. Ugh. Game alive. That sound reminds me of something else. True to life merge AI. You think we're eventually going to be a bunch of people messed up speech mannerisms, spending too much time talking to AI? Probably not. I feel like it's something that, like, I think the internet, people on the internet greatly over exaggerate the amount of like people are using AI, but like it's like the edge case, like the people who are like talking AI like every day for everything. Those are rare. Like it's edge, like, you know, and I feel like it's already we've already gone over like a hump where it's like yeah, AI's here. We know it's kind of like just like for most people it's just like a chat bot, but like slightly less shitty in some ways and slightly shittier in other ways. People with AI psychosis? The thing is that, like, if anyone, like, with, like, the supposed, like, AI psychosis, it's like, would this have just happened to them with something else anyway? Is it just people that are, like, predisposed to just being, like, overly attached to things? Or, like, just, you know, easily kind of, like, taken in by things? You know? Lower the gears, lower the gears, lower the gears. Bring it down to like 8. And have a good night, Ugor. The financial pyramid of AI data centers collapsing, well, I guess so. Boils down to culture issue. Raise your kids to be well adjusted and won't turn into a floundering moron. AI. It's not interesting AI, it's boring. You get it? You figure there's a line where most people won't cross when it comes to interacting with AI. We're experiencing some growing pains from it. I feel like it happens anytime anything new is introduced that is going to be a thing that's probably around. It's like everyone thinks it's going to be, like, it's, you know, it's like it's going to be a thing. It's not ever going to go away. But, like, is it, you know, everyone thinks it's the thing, so everyone's hopping on it and putting it in everything, and it's trial and error of what people will accept and what it's even good at or bad at, you know. Do I have to go to the station? Don't make me go on the wait station, please. Fuck. AI will take over because it's the thing that happens in the movies. Or like, how long has like AI stuff been like a thing now? Isn't like the most recent iteration that everyone knows about that's happening? Like what? 4 years, 5 years ish. There have been people who are like, there's the other side of it where people are like, yo, we're so close to having like true AI. True AI, like this is like 4 years ago now. In 4 years, or in like 2 years, we're gonna have a true artificial intelligence. And it's like, right. I'm sure we will. Logic theories were approved in 1956, proved 38 theories in the principle, including making a better proof than one made by mathematicians. The issue with all the quadrillion-dollar companies that aren't making any money committing to circular funding, tech is neat, the business end is a scam? Oh, definitely. There's going to be an enormous loss of money when this bubble explodes in everyone's face. Like, these companies promising the moon and the stars, you know, and everything else in the sky, as long as they get another $80 billion for 700 billion more data centers. And all these other things that aren't going to happen probably. And then it's just... Remember that quest from Old World Blues called All Your Friends Have Off Switches? Yep. It's good. It's fun. I hate that quest because the quest markers in that one is fucking annoying. It will send you in one direction. It will send you to one end of Big Empty and then the other side of it. It's fucking obnoxious. But yeah, the idea of people talking to their... I get it. The idea of people talking to their appliances, or in this case, their phone, or their laptop, or their iPad, or whatever else. The apocalypse, the AI, not robots taking over the globe, the global economy collapsing. You talk to your phone because you know Google, your ISP, Euro intel agencies in China, and the CIA are all listening. People treat AI as it was invented 20 years ago by OpenAI and just refers to a trend. Well, that's the thing, is that like, well, that's how they've marketed it, White Mouse. They have marketed it as that is what artificial intelligence is. It is a bot that you can, it is a fancy Google search that can regurgitate things to you in that it looks up on the internet in fucking, like, you know, written text, like in plain text, instead of just giving like a, you know, like a list of results. You know, it's you know, and it's like, I can see the use of that. Like, that's like, it's easier to digest it when it's not just, you know, data that's presented in something that is not just like, you know, here's a bunch of like bleh, of like, you know, whatever you wanted. But and that's the thing, is that they've marketed it as AI because that's provocative. Because when people think artificial intelligence, in general, before AI was like the last, like, let's say, what, like 10 years ago, when you said artificial intelligence, what did people think of? They would think of science fiction. They would think of the Terminator or anything with like a, you know, fucking Halo, Cortana, stuff like that. Like, you know, essentially like a computer that is intelligent, some sort of artificial construct that is as intelligent and as capable of thought and development as a, you know, HAL 2000 or whatever, HAL whatever 1000. I don't know. I haven't seen 2001 in ages. In like, you know, that sort of thing, like an intelligent artificial thing that is as capable mentally and capable of growth as a human being. That's what people thought, and so it was brilliant marketing to be like, yeah, our chatbot, they're AI, they're artificial intelligence, and it's like, yeah, technically, sure, but not really what the popular conception is. Whenever this Uma Musume song comes on, you remember the Sakura Bakshin. Fuck, how can I get that into this listing like in 5 minutes? Oh my god, I probably could. Give me a second. Let me. How could I find this? I could probably... Shit, that's like a perfect song for this. It's so annoying. Everyone blame Halcyon for this. Remember when Microsoft used Cortana's name on Windows Assistant? Yeah, it was great. It was neat. Remember when Halo was a thing? What we have closer is to VIs from Mass Effect, an interface hooked up to a database. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of putting it. It's like, yeah, it's essentially like we've given like online internet stuff, like, you know, like a database of face, you know, a user interface that speaks in human instead of just like blawing out a bunch of info. How am I gonna find this? So I'd have to be like Uma Musume. Musume. Bakshin. I loved using Bakshin. Sakura Bakshin. Bakshin. Fuck, it's stuck in my head now. Also, insane conflation of natural language processing and intelligent reasoning concepts. Yeah, I understood that. Remember, Microsoft Bob fully realized? Can I just, oh my god, there's like 7 different versions of this? Is it this one? Just give me a second. I'm... Open folder. No, I need the full one. I need the full one. The one that everyone played in the lobby. That everyone voted when you had... Bakshin. I might just play it over the internet. I might just open it up in a browser if this doesn't work. The 10-minute extended version, yeah. I found one that's 5 minutes long. That's more than enough. Let me just put it into the documents folder. Into my American Truck Simulator music. Beautiful. I think it should be here now. It's there, so we might hit it randomly. Anyway, LMs are just those random notes from movies with text being cut out of books and magazines haphazardly glued to paper. I don't pretend to know the economy of these things other than, like, I hear insane numbers about these corporations, about how it's like, oh, corporation, they have made no money. It's like they've needed $8 billion to make this AI thing. They have made $0 so far, and they need another $8 billion. No problem with the idea of picking a single foundational principle and scaling and refining it to see if there's going to be something emergent happening, but AI companies go all in with can write English equals AGI. Well, that's what people are saying. Oh, we're going to hit AGI. It's like, come on. Thank you for following. Oh, you fucker. Why did you do that? I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at chat. Oh, we're good. We're still good. We have another couple. We got like another couple hours in the game before we'll have to stop. Someone wants NVIDIA to use LLMs that cost $10K per person to run per person. I don't know. Does it say? All commercial view. Another way. Oh, I don't have to go. Thank you. Where are we? Have we left Texas yet? We're not even at Houston. Why is Texas enormous? Houston discovered. It's only 60 here. Fuck, which one are we getting off? Are we getting off, or...? No. Oh, fuck. Where do we go? This way. This way. We're not going on... No, we're not going onto the express lanes. That does look cool. Look at... That's fucking... Oh my god, look, all these... I love highways like this, where they're just... Look how many fucking... Oh my god, it's like a jungle. Look at all these... The Houston Skyline District. Now we'll try to get a better picture of it. But look. It splits, and it goes that way, and it goes that way, and it goes that... Oh, I love that shit. Sometimes a nightmare to navigate, especially if it's your first time through an area. Lovely to maintain. That's the neat part. You don't. Am I exiting here? Oh god, it's so hard to read the nav sometimes. No, am I exiting here? Yes. Yeah. Oh boy. Driving like a real trucker. That's how I drive in real life. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be in the other lane. notice that the frame rate in this game is getting a little fucky. I might just start turning off the Steam overlay on like everything to see if that helps with the frame rate after the Dark Tide discovery, where I got like 20% performance increase by disabling the thing. It's like at about like 80 right now, and then it just like jumps to like 90, and then sometimes it goes down. I don't know how a game that's like 15 years old or whatever is so... That's 15 years old, and to be honest, doesn't look that great. It looks fine. So nice of Final Fantasy XIV, you know, it's for that soundtrack to come with the game. Oh fuck, am I going in the wrong one? Oh yeah. I should be looking at my map. We're going towards Beaumont. What's my favorite Final Fantasy? Ah, well, you see, I've only played Final Fantasy XIV. I've not played any of the others. And I played Final Fantasy XIV not because it was a Final Fantasy, but because it was an MMO. And I played a lot of MMOs. I understand the logic. If you invest in LLMs plateau and you lose a bunch of money, but you don't invest and they don't plateau or ever leap to the next gen, you're screwed on geopolitical or cybernetics deeper. Wait, what? When did the USSR declare cybernetics to be bourgeois pseudoscience? In reality or in cyberpunk? In reality. Oh, are you sure? Okay, I wasn't sure. Because the USSR still exists in Cyberpunk, so I was confused. Do you even like turn-based games? I don't mind them. I've played a fair few. You know, I liked, again, it's like, I played a lot of turn-based tactics stuff. Like, I like Fire Emblem. I've not played a lot, but I like Fire Emblem. I like Advance Wars, XCOM. As for turn-based RPGs, I played a few of them. Like, I remember I played Octopath Traveler. Like, shit, I finished both of them. Both 1 and 2. Final Fantasy is never... Final Fantasy is always just like... It's one of those series where I just never really played it. Never really kind of was a thing I wanted to dive into. As a kid, it felt weird that there was like 800 of them. It's like, I don't know, how the fuck do I start a game series? It's like, I don't know what this is. This all looks like weird. And I don't understand it. It's confusing. Soviet encyclopedias and editions, both genetics and cybernetics, get shat on as a capitalist scam. Well, you see, cybernetics are a scam because it's 2026. Where's my robo arm? Where's my robo eyes? Thing with Final Fantasy is they use common concepts to make the world. Yeah, Final Fantasy is like an anthology series nearly. really neat cyberpunk game with the Ascent, like how they dealt with the AGIs, they were very useful but dangerous, so if the AGI ever thinks about something it's not assigned to, even for a millisecond, like 40 kill switches kick in. Where's my robot arm as he holds a cigarette with his robot arm? Shut up. Character's getting tired, and there is a rest stop right up here, so I guess we'll stop. And we'll take a rest before we continue our trucking. The modern dangers of AI is basically that someone will hack you and steal your identity to do scams. No, what they'll do is they'll pose as if they're Brad Pitt in the hospital, and they'll get someone to some very gullible woman to be like, oh my god, Brad Pitt needs me to save him. And now it's the middle of the night again. God damn it! Oh, why do I always end up driving in the middle of the night where I can't see anything? No tag music. You overslept once and now you've been stuck in the Shadow Realm. I have to just like, I have to make it so that now that you can control the amount of time you can sleep in the latest update, which took that long, I can actually, when I'm off of a job, when I don't have to actually deliver anything, I can actually set it so that I can have, like, make it so that I pick up a package at, like, 9 in the morning, and then I have, like, the whole day to drive, and then I rest at night, and then we're off again in the morning. Oh, we are actually now in Louisiana. Louisiana. Only 144 miles to go. Fun fact about this game, it's inefficient making them too plausible. Same reason as to why Nigerian Prince letters are written in alpha grammar. A good update to this game would add places to eat. The thing is that you are nailed to the seat of this truck. You cannot leave. Is this a bridge like over like a lake or a city or something? I wish I could tell, but I can't because it's the middle of the fucking night. I had them add a McDaniels and a Burger Queen. Oh, I could go for a flame-broiled Bopper. You guys were in the McDaniels getting your 10-piece chicken McFingers and your Diet Conks and your French fries. They don't own French fries. Imagine if the bridge kept going with no end in sight. I've had a dream like that. For my European viewers, how's the heat? I heard it's hot. You could do a short video of what Fudo, like what Dragon's Dogma did. Dragon's Dogma, yeah, okay, I could see that, where it cuts to like a fucking video of someone cooking a steak. It's actually not that bad. It's, did you accidentally or intentionally capitalize the AC in actually there? Because that's funny. If you did, that's funny. On purpose? Okay. Fresh fries like one of those we branded this menu to sound healthy even though it's not items. Yeah, kind of. Fresh fries. It's like it's potato. It's literally just French fries, but they try to be like, oh, it's slightly healthier. We bake them. We don't fry them, so they're not as bad despite just being potatoes covered in salt. Yesterday reading copy pastas. Oh, creepy pastas. I was gonna say you stayed up reading copy pastas. Oh, you stayed up reading the Navy SEALs copy pasta and all the other ones that exist. All the other shit people spam. Hey, how are we back at UNATCO? Oh, no, I don't want to. I gotta pick some more songs. For next time, I will audit the song list. I'm curious of Europeans' opinions of using a heater in winter. Well, you see, as they all say, they all talk about how their houses are made to trap in heat, as if insulation works one way. As if insulation doesn't trap in cold. You know, because as we all know, everyone has two thermoses. They have one for hot drinks and one for cold drinks because the insulation doesn't work both ways. You know, every year here in North America, we swap out the hot insulation and then the cold insulation depending on whether it's summer or winter. You use the one fiberglass for the summer and then the one other kind of fiberglass for the winter. Yeah, that's how it works. Fresh fries look deep inside fried potato product. I think like One Final Effort was one of the ones that got me killed last stream. Ooh. Fuck! Oh, that was a good stop. I usually like this to save this for when I can speed. That's why we build a cardboard. Easy to swap insulation every 2 seasons, yeah. Big talk from the house is made of paper mache. I love the European disdain for drywall for literally no reason is amazing. It's actually amazing. For drywall and wood, as if, you know, replace your air from winter air to summer air. Paying a mortgage for cardboard. It's so funny because it's like yeah, it's funny. It's like you want to talk about paper mache houses. No one criticizes the Japanese for doing for building in like the same way, but like North American, oh, how dare you make drywall? As if it's fucking fine. It does its job, and it's not like it's just drywall. There's insulation, there's wood, like a wood frame, there's usually a brick exterior or some other sort of cladding. Like, it's not like, it's a wall. You don't hear, you know, the Japanese don't have a tornado. Oh yeah, Japan is never bothered by big storms, ever. Can you tell me where the word typhoon comes from? Or the word tsunami. There's another one. Look up the origins of those. Those are water-related, not wind. Oh my god. Zanoob, come on. A typhoon is not wind-related? A typhoon is not wind-related. That's like saying a hurricane isn't wind related. You were trolling mostly? Okay. Earthquake? Yeah, Japan also has earthquakes. In reality, you need to invest in air conditioning. You should really invest in air conditioning infrastructure. You can do it. You can retrofit those old buildings. It doesn't have to be like a full. You don't have to have like a full duct system. You know, where you have like the ducts running through the walls. You can do what the Japanese do, where you have the small like I don't remember what the technical term is, but like the small systems, window units, yeah. But there's the ones that have like they have the exterior unit, like the heat exchanger outside, and then they just connect to thin. What's it called? They have they connect to to small like units in whatever room you want to cool, and then there's just like a line for like the coolant or for the refrigerant to go in and out and power. You know, and they're like on the walls, like up on near the top near the ceiling. Ah, there's a fly in here. Where'd you come from? Drywall isn't culture. Okay. I see we've made it to the ridiculousness thing. What? Give me a you see, the thing is, like, tell me why drywall is bad. Tell me why it's bad. Like, no, you're like they love to get like, oh, and then it's like, what is bad about it? You can make it into any kind of, you can put it into different shapes. You can paint it, you can wallpaper it. It's, you know, it can be easily altered if you need to. Oh shit, I just missed an exit, didn't I? Oh fuck, okay, we're gonna have to get to the next exit. You know, it can be easily cut out. You can punch through it. It's like, see, the thing is that, like, why is, like, okay, it's, honestly, I don't understand how it's, like, it's fragile. And it's, like, it's not, like, that fragile. Like, if you have to hit it with, like, a good amount of force to actually, you know, to break it. And the thing is that it's extremely easy to repair simple, like, holes and gouges and stuff like that. You know, you can just fill those in and then repaint. You know, it's not like you have to, like, replace the whole wall or anything. You know. Please drive slower. Oh my god! And now I'm fucked. 'Cause if you hit walls in your apartment, so I don't understand why people. What is with the hit walls thing? Why are you people hitting your walls so much? Why is that a judgment? Oh my god, you hit the wall. If you hit my apartment wall, our hand was break. It's like why are you punching walls? Fuck walls. Who do they think they are? Drywall's too dry, you need a moist toilet. Yeah, and true, same with that. You can hang things in drywall easily because you can just, if you need to hammer anything in or screw something in, you know, if you just want to like do like the simple classic, you know, nail in the wall, hang your picture, hammer, nail, done. We got a roundabout in fucking Louisiana? Jesus. The walls, you think to keep you in, you gonna is that was a fucking advertisement for a Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator Louisiana when we're in Louisiana. I own the DLC, devs. You've already look, we're here already. You got me. Oh my god. It's like an ad for the show when you're in an ad break? Yeah. Oh shit, the wheel was turned the wrong way after spinning like that. Oopsies. Guy on the roof. The thing with drywall is you can't build big monuments out of it. I know you're joking, but like... Like drywall is just to finish the interior walls. It's not like a structural material. You know, like a drywall is not keeping the house up. Post-Soviet space, use structural material inside too, but like why? Because, like there's structural material, but you don't see it in most houses after it's finished. It's like the structural material is the foundation. It's the wooden frame. There are, you know, steel girders, you know, do keep up the floors too. In a lot of houses, you know, in buildings you have, you know, steel girders that to do a lot of the extra weight. But like all that is like covered up alongside with, you know, the insulation and the wiring and the plumbing and the ductwork with stuff like drywall and other finish. Post-Soviet space, the idea of weak walls that spy due to cheap Soviet architecture suffering from structural integrity issues, big awful. Well, thermal sand insulation, big fat walls is kind of synonymous with good house. Yeah, that's definitely a thing, you know, living in places that can still happen where you can live in a place that has thin walls, but that could not be a thing if it's with drywall. Oh, you want me to pull in there? Okay. Break and done. We did that without getting fucking fined. cool. We have a skill point. High value cargo for 5. Flammable? What is? This isn't the 1700s anymore. You don't have to build material available at the Western Front. Ah, yes, the famous drywall mines of the 1700s. But like, it's not that it's that it's cheap and readily available, and it's fine. It's strong. It's wood. It's not like you're using sticks that you broke off of a tree. You know what I mean? Now, let's drive. Let's do. Well, we can drive to Nolans. Aren't American houses built on wooden frames? Yeah. What is literally that? Literally what? Yeah, you saw a tree down and then you cut it into boards, and you use the boards. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Euros don't use... Oh, come on. Stick from tree. Yeah, because we know no Europeans use wood. Nothing ever is built out of wood in Europe. You guys cut all your forests down to build ships. You're being stupid on purpose? Okay. But this is real. This is real. I've seen arguments like this on the internet of people saying like, "Oh, well, wood bad," and it's like, what do you mean wood bad? Wood's one of the most fucking versatile building materials in fucking the world. Ooh. What the fuck is that? Is that like a? Oh, it's like a. I don't know what that is. What? Oh, it's... No, I don't know what that is. Never mind. What is that? It's not a bridge, or is it? Is it like a... For a canal, maybe? Like a vertical, like a... Yeah, maybe. Play Minecraft, you refuse to use wood. Yeah, this is a... Oh, yeah, it's like a drawbridge, I guess, and it goes up. It just goes, like, vertical. Stop! Oh, fucking turn left slower, you fuck! Holy shit! Fucking pissed off by the bullshit AI. Stone, wood, straw, the 3 little pigs taught you everything. No, but seriously, guys, you need to invest. Can't wait for the DLC. This doesn't happen anymore. You can just go around them at 200 miles per hour. Yeah, exactly. Like that guy. That fucking truck right there. Just like round to that, or that car. Just like, I know I fucked up there, but like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Did you fucking see that? Oh my god, it's like it knows! Check your fucking mirrors! Nothing. We're not hauling anything now. I'm going to New Orleans, and then I'm going to see what's available there. We just dropped it off. broken coach bus. Get distracted by the housing situation. There's some sort of elitism with truckers. If you don't have any haul, they see you as inferior. Like, you're going to haul. You know, I don't know why there would be something like that. You're either hauling something or you're going back to get more stuff to haul, or you're going to your next job, depending. Too fast. Slow down. Do I just don't like America in general? They evolved into main characters. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, it's not main character syndrome if they are the main character. You know, a nation that is like, that's like saying, like, oh my god, the English or the British in, you know, 200 years ago, they, during, like, you know, the apex of the British Empire, you know, 18 whatever, it's like they think they're main character, and it's like, yeah, they kind of are, you know. Whoever's like the hegemon, or one of them, it's like, yeah, they have outsized influence. You know, they didn't join the show until the latest seasons, and I think that's what makes them more impressive, is that they're so young as far as nations go, and it's like, in fucking like a third of the time, they have made a country that is more, like, in terms of scale, like, you know, it's like they have, like, you gotta think about it, they have the largest army in human history, essentially, like the most powerful army in human history. You know, they have, like, in terms of just, like, you know, in terms of, you know, economy, in terms of, you know, technological developments, even in population, they're pretty impressive. They're not number one, but, like, they're up there. You know, they have a huge, you know, nation in general, too. My cat has joined me. Hello, Lola. Yeah. 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 Anything else to say? Yeah. Okay. You're rooting for the underdog, the Chinese. I'm rooting for New Zealand. I think the Kiwis are going to surprise us. Number one army, they refuse to actually use it and said they spread it around sometimes. Well, I think it's because it's like, it's a little like, you know, you can't just, it's become a faux pas to just, you know, throw the army around. Also, yeah, there's the other one, is that it's like, unlike, you know, empires of years past, it's like they have the issue of the people vote for this shit, and so, am I getting off here? I am, okay. The people vote for this shit, and if they don't, you know, where, like, before, it's like, oh, well, I'm the National World War II Museum. You know, it's like, well, I'm the emperor, or the king, or whatever, so we're going to war, you know? Nobody wants this one to be the one to start another world war. Yeah. We're in New Orleans. Convention Center, New Orleans. New Orleans Dome and Panorama. Well, this is a terrible shot, but... They did send them every place. They sent them to Japan. Oh yeah, right. Don't try to cast that as that was like the last time that like the US was engaged in like a full fucking war was probably the Second World War. Now everyone was involved with that. Essentially is like, you know, whole arm in the pot kind of thing. Super juice. What the fuck? That's the Super Juice Center. What the fuck? I love the fake names they give brands in this. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Wow, a viewpoint. With totally inappropriate Dark Souls music playing over top. Who the hell enters a war they don't want to win? Me and Stellaris when I forget that I signed a defensive pact with someone and I want them to lose. Just so the war ends. Wasn't that great that we couldn't see anything in that cutscene? Where's a break stop? We need a place to stop. Is the train the boss? I'm eating a granola bar and it's in my mouth. Oh shit, it's too big. Uh-oh. Oh fuck. I love how unintentionally well the model captures me chewing. This is Advance Wars. This is Drake's theme. He is the commander who specializes in Navy. What brand do I consume? I just have some Nature Valley bars. We've got another an Elden Ring now. What one is this one? Oh, Godskin. Your model is impressive. Impressively accurate for a creator of your... It goes... They're very... The guys I got it done from do really good work. Also, I paid for the V-Bridger. And to make the model V-Bridger compatible. And what V-Bridger does is V-Bridger has essentially more parameters. Like, more things that it can do. So, like, it covers more motion on your face. It can translate that motion to the model if the model is rigged to work with V-Bridger. So, and I'm using an iPhone, which has iPhone is really good from what I've heard, is that the tracking with it from the face, from iPhone, I want to say it's from like iPhone 10 Plus or something. The iPhones have really good IR face tracking on the front camera. So it's good at capturing your face, and then the model was done very well and is rigged for V-Bridger, and yeah. So it's pretty good, especially considering, like, I don't have any toggles for, like, anything. Like, I don't have any expression you see this model do is just the model doing things. I don't actually have any, like, toggles. People have toggles for, like, specific faces or specific expressions. You know, they might have one for, you know, for, like, you know, whatever emotion or whatever, like, specific thing. But all of this is just me moving. And it's pretty good. And some of it is V-Bridger. Stuff like being able to, like, even... Oh, well, thanks. Now I can't see shit. I can't show it off. One sec. You think anyone uses a Kinect for VTubing? I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to do that as like a meme. How long is this? Is this gonna go away? How long is 15 seconds? There it is. Like, for example, like this, like being able to sort of like scrunch my face like this, like go, that's a V-Bridger option. That's specifically V-Bridger toggling that, like, like reading that expression and changing it. Or like blowing out my cheeks, like that. Or scrunching up my mouth, like stuff like, that's all V-Bridger, being able to do that outside of the normal stuff that VTube Studio can do. I don't remember if the tongue is just... If only the software could let you use... I think it can. The model isn't rigged for it. I would have to get it altered. Like, I'd have to get that done. But you could do that. There is things to do that so that people actually do have their arms rigged. I think even on Live 2D. I think on Live 2D it can be done. I know people who have, like... If you have, like, a proper 3D model, definitely that shit can be done. You gotta remember, this model is not actually 3 dimensions. This is actually just a JPEG, or a PNG that has been chopped into 1,000 pieces and rigged to animate in this way. Any appearance of it being slightly 3D is all fake. maybe 2 personas are all fake. No, I'm saying that this is not real 3D. This is just like a fancy JPEG, PNG, even. Break. Break. I was in neutral. Okay, we have no job right now, so we can go. Okay, so it's 1 p.m. We're gonna just keep sleeping until we get to like a proper 11 p.m. That's all I can sleep till? You're not tired? What do you mean? Just let me rest. It's 3 a.m. Oh, I hate this game. Just let me wait. I can fucking play cards in the back of my truck. I have a guitar. I can play on the fucking guitar. I can fucking... Why can't you just let me rest? How is this not a thing in this game when it's been out for a fucking decade? I forgot how long this model's anime mullet is. Can we not speed up time while... Can't we speed up time while not driving? No! Damn it. Can we go for a walk? Let me go into the gas station and buy a bunch of fucking Slim Jims. Air conditioning complex, yo. Any fun gaming news? Oh, depends on what you mean by fun. Do you mean all these companies are being put out to pasture, being taken behind the shed and being shot? Because that's kind of funny. Oh yeah, the PS6, they're gonna stop doing... They've announced that they said that... The PlayStation themselves have said that they're gonna stop really doing discs. I personally... If you're still using a console, well... Still using a console. If you're still using a console. It's one of those things where it's like people, oh, you can't get a disc for your thing. Hello, Plagueling. Woo Trucks, yeah. I bought all the extra states and we're in Louisiana. We're in New Orleans. Console just PCs that push ads and require a subscription. They've long since become dog shit. Yeah, that's part of my thought, and it's one of the reasons why it's like I haven't had a disk drive on my computer for like close to a decade now. So being like, oh no more discs, and it's like, lol, discs, optical media. You know. If you're one of those people, if you're a person who like only or exclusively or like mostly plays on PC and you're being like, oh no, PlayStation isn't gonna have discs anymore. It's like, oh, discs killing physical media. It's like, first of all, It's like, you probably don't use physical media. And second of all, are you using, when you buy games, are you exclusively or trying to exclusively buy from DRM free places? Are you going to GOG and stuff and just downloading the installers? Because that's essentially, like, you should be buying from GOG, and physical media is great. All discs come with DRM baked in. See, the thing is like, physical media does, it kind of sucks, though, in a lot of ways. Like, a game on a disc, it's like, it's slow to load, it's slow to install, discs are easily damaged, they're easily fucked up. They're not great. Like, like, it's one of those things where it's like, just fucking get it on a computer, get it on a hard drive, and then put it onto 2 other drives. Have it into like 3 different places at once. You know? Like, you know, whenever again, if you buy something from something like GOG, you can fucking download the installer. You can put it on your computer, you can put it on a backup drive, and it's just the installer for the game. That's it. It is done. You can install that game. What was I gonna say? Anything that can store data that's DMR for a USB stick. Okay, fair. If you want, yeah, if you want to extend, I know the thing is that a lot of people robust do not expand that. They don't consider having, like, a lot of people, when you say physical media, they mean like a disc or a cartridge or something like that. They don't extend that to, let's say, a hard drive filled with installers, you know. Because, like, a hard drive can last for a very long time, and even in a cold mode, like a cold state, as he chokes on granola, even in a cold state, you know, you can keep a hard drive unpowered for years, and it won't lose data. You know, it's a good way of if you want to be like a data hoarder, if you want to have a huge amount of installers from GOG or whatever way you do it, then yeah. I wanted to get some other music quick. That's what I wanted to do. But what was the game I wanted to get music from? I was gonna we should add more music, live adding music. Oh fuck, what was it? Hypnospace. I'm looking for a couple tracks from Hypnospace. Get the Witcher 3 combat music? No, thank you. Maybe if I just... Chowder Man. I'm the Chowder Man. There's one... there it is. There's the one I want. I'll get the other one. I'll get one of the other ones, too. These will be good. Documents, open a new... American Truck Simulator, music... I am the Chowder Man. Soul from Mad World. Thank you for the €10. Oh, it's gonna read it.
May I request Soul from Mad World?
I always forget that I pick the weird Australian voice. Open folder. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, doing stuff. No resting. Ooh. Wawa for dead. Yeah, sorry about that. 8. I forgot I added that to the super chat level. Fuck. We're getting close. I'll just, you know what? Was that, so was it 17, 16? Do you mean it was $16.18 Canadian? Is that what it was? So I'll just, I'll round that up to just make it 17. No, why do I keep fucking... There we go. Thank you for that. Yeah, there's another North American European distinction. We don't use commas to break up numbers like that. That's why I was confused there for a second. We would write it like this. Yeah. Was that accounting for inflation or something? That was accounting for, it was in euros. It was being sent in euros, and it was being sent in euros, and it was being converted into Canadian. Do you hear TF2 music? This is not TF2 music. This is Half-Life music. This is Sector Sweep. Episode 2, actually. This is what plays when you encounter the advisor in the barn, and then you get into your car and you have to drive to that one little base, and you're driving down the railroad and stuff while a helicopter chases you. The rare moments that you get music in Half-Life is really fun. Spoilers for this game that's like 20 years old now. Well, we don't have anything going all the way to Chicago, but we'll see if we can get something going up. Arkansas, that's what this state is called. No, wait, that wasn't the one we were looking at. It was Nebraska. Okay, yeah, no, I just forgot that this was Arkansas anyway. I know it's not Let's go to Little Rock. Here we go. Light petroleum gas, I'm guessing? LPG? What the fuck else could that mean? So that's weird how well Half-Life holds up. I think Half-Life 1 and 2 hold up very well. I would say Half-Life 1, maybe there's parts of Half-Life 1 that don't hold up as well in general, but overall it's still a great game. I think Half-Life 2 has aged really, really well. I just think it's like Zen sucks. Zen sucks hard. Like it's hard to it's hard to over or understate how much of Zen is like really bad. Like Interloper is a fucking nightmare. This game's aged very well, except for that one part that was always yeah, that's the thing. It's like it wasn't even like aged. That's a better way to put it. I 100% agree. I 100% agree that that's not that's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That part, Zen was always bad. Zen did not age poorly. It was always bad. Isn't Sector Sweep playing when you get ambushed in that little hotel? I don't remember. I do remember music plays there, but I don't remember if it was Sector Sweep. Speaking of, here's another Half-Life. Sector Sweep is the ambush sequence, but it's also the part in... It's also in the helicopter part, too, as well. To start security check? Security check, really? Listen, I'm just here to deliver a bunch of... Ooh, wow, it's a whole fucking oil refinery, or gasoline oil refinery, I guess. Ah! It's a Factorio factory. I like how they modeled the, like, you drive into this plant, you know, just like pick it up. Definitely not Shell. Definitely not Shell. It's Vortex. We will take this 30,000 thing of light gas or whatever to Little Rock, Arkansas. This is XCOM. This is Resistance from the Tactical Legacy DLC from XCOM 2. Is this going to be the wrong way to turn? Oh, it definitely is. Good turning circle. We're good. Oil refineries are fucking crazy. These, like, enormous labyrinths of fucking pipes and stacks and tanks. statements of a human's potential and hubris. I like how everything has a red light. There's something about something like that, like a big industrial place that is lit up at night. It's always an interesting vibe. All the tanks and security lighting. Oh no, Halcyon, why'd you do that?
Hella amazeballs.
Was that in which currency was that in? Was that in USD? Please don't say that that was in USD. Thank you very much for the $15 or $50 super chat. That is $71.11 Canadian. I will put it up to 72 just to make it nice and round. Thank you very much for hitting our goal of Life is Strange stream. Oh no. Okay, so here's the question. The plan for Sunday was to start Until Dawn after doing the Dark Pictures. Since we've hit the goal, do you want to see Life is Strange before that? I don't know how. I don't think it will. I don't know how long. I don't know how. Like, is Life is Strange gonna be? How long is that compared to Until Dawn? Actually, I know anyone can tell me. This funny website called How Long to Beat. How Long to Beat. Until Dawn. 8 hours. Okay, so that's either one really long stream or two shorter streams. And then how long is Life is Strange? Strange is Life. Life is Strang. I actually spelled it like that. Life is Stang. I put Life is Stang. 14 hours. Jesus fucking Christ. 16 hours maybe? Oh no. Okay, so hella amazeballs. Until Dawn. Okay. So I would be fine with even if we have to push Until Dawn. So it's either I do one or two streams of Until Dawn, and then 1 or 2 Sundays from now it's Life is Strange, or I do Life is Strange for probably 2 or 3 depending streams. You were right about Sector Sweep song. It plays right after the advisor encounter. There's a fight there. Yeah. You get into the car and you shoot. They hijack you to try to take your car. You fight the enclave. You fight the Combine, and then you get in the car, and then it goes do. Well, it starts playing before that, but they will still be playing as you drive away. And then you have the helicopter chasing you through the train yard. I like that scene quite a bit. Shit, we'll see. Maybe I leave it to just be however I feel on by Saturday night. Strange. So what's the next goal going to be now, you think? I've heard some people say Lord of Ring Golem, because that's like a really terrible game. I'm open to other suggestions for like more story-y games. That's not really Iron Harvest really isn't a story game, is it? That sounds familiar. I don't think that's like a... People of note? I've never heard of this. Oh, this just looks terrible. Diesel Punch, Dustborn, you're not. Oh, Dustborn. Oh, that's probably gonna be actually like terrible though. Okay, once how long to beat Dustborn? $17 hours. Oh, fuck. Why are these games so goddamn long? Supermassive also did a game called The Quarry. The Quarry. They did. Oh, this just looks terrible as well. Have they just, like, made the same game 14 times? Oh, man. The Supermassive CEO stepped down after the last game? Oof. Damn, I got a lot of stuff I can think about. They're not long, they're slow. Yeah, I don't know about Dustborn. Dustborn actually might just be, like, completely cringe. I gotta think of other stuff. What if I bit the bullet and played XCOM Chimera Squad? Nah. I wouldn't want to play that. Yeah, like, I don't know, it's like... someone else play Dustborn, you're not watching you play that if you do. Yeah, I from what I remember of that game, it was just, like, very much, like... actually just being like, this is what my politics are. Shoved down throat. And it's like, And like that doesn't become fun. Like that's the thing, is like there's not like, you know, like I'll compare it to something like Mixtape. Like Mixtape was just like cringe fun, like enjoying the cringe fun, where it was like just like really bad and just funny to make fun of the like really awful dialogue. Like there wasn't like much. Stacey Rockford was like an annoying fucking asshole, but she wasn't like political. She wasn't like, it didn't feel like the game was preachy. When does this light turn green? Oh my god. Louisiana represent. Yes, we are still for a little longer in Louisiana. Passing through Baton Rouge and then up north to go into Arkansas. Dispatch. So I've seen people talk about Dispatch and stuff like that. So the thing is that like Dispatch is like essentially just like a movie though, right? Mixtape was funny because it was made from the heart. Oh yeah, I definitely think that like the people who made Mixtape think that they like, it felt like they thought they were capturing their youth. their long lost youth in the game. It felt genuine. I did not feel like that was like an attempt to pander or anything like that. I genuinely think they made something that felt real but awful. Dispatch is a Telltale game with a minigame attached. Telltale games? I wonder. Dispatch is a fake game, as in the main aspect of the gameplay does not matter to the story except for 2 separate instances. Does Dispatch have a part where you can turn the actual gameplay off? Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. If I'm gonna just be sitting with, like, my hands in my lap for, like, 90% of the playthrough... Don't hit the fuel truck? I am a fuel truck. Oh, fuck. There's also boobs. I think I've seen people use like a censored version for that game. It's not. It's a very big hot dog. Yeah. But like I will say, I've seen bits and pieces of Dispatch, and like I feel like all the dialogue made me want to die. This is a cool bridge. I like bridge with big steel arch. Fallout London, are you joking? Is that a joke? I played Fallout London in the beginning of this year. I played Fallout London in like January. Outer Worlds or Outer Wilds, Zanoob? I played Fez? Oh god, yeah. Billions of years ago. Didn't really like it. Worlds. Okay, no, I'm not playing the Outer Worlds. I've played the Outer Worlds. It's so boring. I so dislike the Outer Worlds. Oh, Mina the Hollower music. I added these. Outer Wilds is too good. Oh, okay. Knights of the Old Republic. I have played both of those relatively recently. Play that Fallout 4 Enclave mod? I played that last year. What up, Sid Dium or whatever. You know what's funny? I got some comments on my on like all of my videos about Fallout 4. Both the weapons video and the Fallout 4 one. And I got some guy left like 5 comments. Like, I don't know if he was trying to own me or something, but he was talking about how it's like, oh my god, well, Obsidian's gonna get shut down soon anyway, lol, like, you know, emoji, whatever. And it's like, I don't care. Good. With the amount of crap that Obsidian's put out in the last couple years, yeah, they probably do deserve to be closed down. You know? I have no love for Obsidian. They've made one game I really like, and another game that I like, but I have severe issues with. You know, and the people who made those games, they're long gone. You know what I mean? They work somewhere else. you have a thermometer on your truck? Nah. Not relevant to trucking. I have a burger. I also have all these cans. It's definitely soda, not burger. Or not burger. Soda, not beer. Fuck. Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds feels like a chili made by someone with toddler's spice tolerance. The Outer Worlds was so bland. Bland, uninteresting, forgettable. There's like nothing in that game that's interesting. Louisiana, it's definitely beer. Well, yeah, that was the joke, is why I filled every spot I could with fucking beer cans. Or soda cans, was like, yeah. Drinking and driving. What about Another World? That sounds familiar. So it's 70 here, I should probably speed up. It was an adult cartoon in video game form. That's an interesting way of describing Outer Worlds, actually. Huh. Do you know what's crazy? Outer Worlds, there's an Outer Worlds 2. Did you know that? Did you know that there was a sequel to the Outer Worlds? And that it came out last year? And like, no one cared. Also, I think it's time. One sec, I'm gonna change my hat. Also, my cat's here. Hello, Lola. Other Mean of the Hollower track. Oh no. Themselves into the corner. Feed the Lola, as Vadim would say, yeah. She gets plenty of food and plenty of treats before stream, and then she occasionally comes in here to bug me. Obsidian's decisions have made no sense because they thought they could just plan out everything for the next 80 years or something. Well, it doesn't matter what your plans are if you make bad games that nobody buys. You know, like, you know, it's like the Outer Worlds, whatever, did okay. Then they had Outer Worlds 2, no one cared. Avowed, who played Avowed? Nobody played Avowed. You know, it's impossible to get like numbers. Sometimes it's impossible to get numbers for these things. No one, like, they don't like to just spit out these numbers, but sometimes they like it's just like, you know when you play those games. Patrician played Avowed. You know, it's like no one talks about them. No one's bringing up Avowed. There's no buzz around how good Avowed or the Outer Worlds 2 was. Like, you could tell that the game, like, those games did not do well. And so, like, you see all these rumors of and, like, confirmed things of these games getting, or these companies. I need a drink of water. I am so parched once. You know, you see all these notices of, like, companies being downsized, companies being potentially shut down. Oh well. You got Tainted Grail instead of Avowed, and Tainted Grail is probably a better game than Avowed. I played a little bit of Avowed on Game Pass to try it out. I played like 40 minutes of it, and I'm like, I'm good. And like, it's a thing where you have all these companies that are being shut down, and it's like, yeah, well, what did you expect? You're making like stuff that nobody buys and isn't even well received like critically. It's like, you know, a wet fart critically. And so what did you expect? And you know, people being like, oh, they might shut, there were rumors like, oh, they might shut down Arcane and cancel that Blade game that they were working on. And it's like, oh my god, the Dishonored developers going out like this. And it's like, they made Dishonored like 15 years ago. And what have they made since? You know, they made Dishonored, which is great. They made Dishonored 2, which, although is rough in places, is still a good game. Prey is amazing. But what have they made since? They've made games that nobody played, and nobody bought, and nobody cared about. You know, Deathloop. Remember Deathloop? That was hyped up a bunch, got great reviews. Nobody fucking bought it. You know, Redfall. Redfall was a catastrophe. Both in terms of critical and commercial. It didn't sell. You know? And that's it. It's like, well, sorry, Arcane. It's like, this isn't like a charity. You have to make games that, like, sell. Goodbye. You know, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. You know, and same to any other developer. Bridge ices before roads in Louisiana, unrealistic. Nier Automata had a sequel? No, because I didn't really like Nier Automata. So I never finished it. Have you heard of Nier Replicant? I have. I think just the name. I can't really, that's a series I have like no experience with. They treat it like a charity because they were literally getting free money for putting certain things in their games. Well, it's oh fuck! Hit the brakes! Oh Jesus! Where'd this stoplight come from? Lola, what is it? 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 Ugh. What is it? Oh, I pick you up and suddenly you're silent, quiet as the grave. Oh, I'll meow and meow and meow and meow and meow. And as soon as I get picked up, oh, silence. Deafening silence. Hooked onto my shirt. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Huh? She just stares at me like a goober. Yeah, okay. Go away. That's a good time for a bathroom break. I'll be back in a sec. I gotta wash my hands to get all the allergens off of them. Oh, where are we going? Right. Arkansas. Arkansas. Alright, so I just had a horrible thought. What if I start Life is Strange on Friday? Because I have nothing to play on Friday. I have no plans to play anything on Friday. What if I do Life is Strange on Friday, start it then, and then I can also do Until Dawn on Sunday? Oh, God. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, I'm going to do it. Friday's going to start. We're going to start Life is Strange. I have to think of something to replace Life is Strange. Like as a goal. Oh, we had tons of room. Can we endure 2 streams with just is V Stupid stream in between? I'm sure we can. I think whatever you want to say about Life is Strange and Until Dawn, they're 2 very different flavors of blah. Good night, Zanoob. Thank you for the super chat earlier. Yeah, I don't think, like, you know, people are talking about, oh, a video game crash, it's a video game crash, and it's like, I think it's a video game crash in the same way that like a forest fire is like a cleansing. Like, you know, I think it's just a case of like these developers that I think when people talk, I feel like so many people miss like half of the like discussion. So many people are so hyper focused on. I just inhaled like a cat hair. Oh God. Sorry about that. Yeah, that actually was horrible. I could feel it. I could feel it fly, like a piece of, like a hair fly to the back of my throat and start to choke me. People talk about like a video game crash, and they I feel like they miss half of it. Like we see so much of like, oh well, it's all the corporations, it's all the publishers, it's the big evil corpos, blah 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, I agree. There is huge issues with publishers and corporations making stupid decisions with how games are made, or specifically more so what they fund and how much they fund, and how the level that is considered success for those projects. But the thing is that there's a whole other half that so many people don't want to talk about, and it lands squarely on the developers. So many developers have been making bad games that nobody buys, on no one's like order. This is what they want to make, and they make it, and it's bad, and no one buys it, and the game loses money. And it wasn't the publisher. It wasn't a corpo telling them that they had to make this game. Or the decisions that made the game fail were not a corporate decision. They were a designer decision. They were a developer decision. And it's like, it's not all on one side, you know. It's very much a case of that both these sides are at fault for different reasons. You know, and you can argue it's like, well, maybe management should have had a bit more of like a heavy hand in that case and said like, no, you're going to make something better. You know, you're going to focus on like, this isn't going to sell. Like, no. You know? Reminds you of the case where everyone was blaming... Oh, Destiny's bad because Activision. Destiny's bad because Activision. And then they go solo, and oopsie poopsie, they're still shit. You know? In the case of Arcane, it was Microsoft asking them to... Truck simulators don't have as potholes. That is actually interesting. There are very few rough roads. There's sometimes you get a little bit of roughness, but like it is mostly very nice, fresh, smooth asphalt. I was gonna say like, yeah, you can blame like with Arcane. It's like, yeah, okay, if Redfall was like, oh, make multiplayer slop, make multiplayer garbage, fine. That doesn't explain Deathloop. Deathloop was not like, I don't think Deathloop was like, you know, that was something they made on their own. Fucking, that's what they were gonna make. They were gonna make Deathloop. Deathloop sucked. Oh, did you play it? Yeah, I did. Start to finish. Wasn't Deathloop a multiplayer slop? It had like a PvP invasion system, but otherwise it was a single-player game. You could play it completely single-player. Had like a thing where someone could invade your world and try to kill you and like force you to reset the loop. And if you need, you get rewards for it, etc. Oh, one day I'll know how to start from the stop in the truck. Sure, but it wasn't like playing Left 4 Dead in single player. No. It was a single player game. It was a single player game, like 100%. Like not 100%, but like it was a single player game. You could play through that game single player. There was no Deathloop, see, that's what I mean. It's like nobody remembers Deathloop because nobody played it, nobody bought it. No, Deathloop was you played as a dude stuck in a Deathloop on some weird island, and you had to find a way to break the loop. You had to kill all of these people in a single day, and you had to find out how to do it, like what the sequence of events was to to successfully kill all these, I think 9 or 10 people in a single day. And yeah, the Deathloop's multiplayer was an invasion-like system. It was like Dark Souls or like Sniper Elites, where someone could come in as like another player could come in and like mingle among the NPCs and stuff like that and have powers, and you could fight. There was no there was no like co-op. It had just like a we gotta take our fucking break soon. There's a break stop right up there. Yeah, we'll take that if we can get there. You know, so it wasn't it was more importantly though, it was just a bad game. It was a bad game, Deathloop. The absence of the B-tier games for devs to explore and innovate long dev times has dulled them. I don't know if there's like, I don't know, it's just like there's probably so many different things that cause it, but it gets me so, it gets so upset when it's like, I get so upset and so frustrated is the better term. When someone, roughly 1/3 of America, yes, Louisiana Purchase. Good job. Was that Jefferson? Jefferson did that. Yeah. I get so frustrated when people are like, always like, it's all the evil corporations and publishers. It's always Microsoft and Sony. And it's like, yeah, they do a lot of bad shit. Don't get me wrong. But some of these games are just made by devs and they just make shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I'll give you some, so like, you know what? People, it's easy to make fun of Concord. And you have to remember, Concord was clearly like Sony pushing for live service games. The thing is that the devs of Concord thought they were making something amazing. The devs of Concord didn't feel, they weren't, you know, like, they weren't like browbeaten, you know, workers slaving over computers. They thought they were making an amazing game. They expected Concord to do well. You know, the choices they made of of how that game played, how that game looked, that wasn't like top down from fucking Sony. That was them making something that they thought was going to be amazing. And then flash forward 2 weeks, you know? Similarly to something like Highguard. Highguard was also was the same thing. A bunch of devs making something that didn't appeal to fucking anyone that they thought was going to be the next hot shit, like the best fucking thing. You know? That wasn't the publisher. That wasn't the people who were giving them support. Excuse me, my throat. Oh god, this sucks. These kind of turns on like a highway is just so annoying. Go. They'll stop. 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 That's me? That was my fault? Okay, sure. Oh, fuck. How am I gonna back into this place? I don't know how to back in with the trick. Okay. I don't know how to back in with a trailer. I hate the way that they've changed the stupid thing. You have your... Why did they split it so you have 2 meters? You have to take a mandated break and you have your sleep meter. You should have just kept it the fucking sleep meter. This fucking epic music. The regal ancestor spirit. Wait, what? We only have... We have to take our break. But... Are you fucking kidding me? I can't... So I... Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid! I hate... Why would they make an update like this? So now I can't comply. So I'm just gonna get hit with fine after fine after fine, or the delivery's gonna be late. Okay, fuck it then. Fuck it. Whatever. Delivery's late. Mandatory break. Oopsie fucking doopsie. Stupid. Actually fucking stupid. Like, we started this with a mandatory, with, like, full. We had, like, 9 hours nearly of, like, until the mandatory break. And you have to rest for 10 hours. No, longer than, we had, like, the full, like, 14. Oh, it's so stupid. Should just fucking speed. Fuck it, break the law. Who cares? Just go over the speed limit in the game. Just fuck it. Who cares? Because, like, why? That's such a stupid. Actually, like a fucking such a stupid mechanic. Splitting the time. Like, you have to sleep, but then now you also have to take a break every 14 hours for 10 hours, and Oh, sorry, can't late delivery. Oh, too bad. I'm already losing money, so who cares? Still have 130 miles to cover. Delivery's 3 hours late already. You know. No more Dragonborn. I want. No more Elden Ring. Oh, so it's nighttime again. can't see shit. Exploring all of America in fucking pitch darkness. Never show any screenshots of this game on their page or anything in the dark or in the morning. Bleh. They always show the screenshots in the morning or in the daylight, never at night. Even though like half your fucking playtime is in the fucking pitch darkness because of the stupid sleeping rules. Have you ever taken a picture? Yeah, it's pitch black, yeah. Like, look, I've turned my lights off. Pitch fucking darkness. At least you get the emerald weapon theme. You turn everything off but the engine, yeah. What the fuck is that? Is that an UFO? Oh, it's a helicopter. UFOs have to obey traffic laws, turning lanes just for the express lane. They don't want you to know that, but it's true. Listen to the first 2 minutes of, or like 1 minute of Cup of Liberty. Remember Helldivers? Man, there's another example of developers fucking what they have. Do they have those ridge the rumble strips? You do feel they do make a noise when you go over the edge of the road. We have to go now. Stop because we just fucked our truck. Check engine light. And it's not the Cup of Liberty. Like before they nerfed the railgun and it became battle passes the game. Oh, it got so much worse. Hauling Liquid Democracy. What is this one? Oh, god damn, the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack is so good. What you... God. Sorry. This was the last. This was like one of the final tracks of the final battles of one of the last expansion I really liked of this game. Here's Chatter Man. Yeah, late. Go fuck yourself, as if that was my fault. Go to hell. Need to find a repair shop. This song is just fucking with ball kind. Big fight, big end fight of the Shadowbringer expansion is good. Good music. I'm trying to find some of the ones I put in recently. Oh, Mortal Kombat is so good. Shit. Grim's theme. FTL. I gotta remove some of the FTL soundtrack. I have too many of them. What if I just play it from... It's not as fun, though. It's funnier when you get it randomly. Is this a joke? Are you Do I have to like refresh it? Oh. God, anyone who comes into the stream is like, what the fuck is going on? Human music, I like it. Actually, horse music, Uma music. Bakshin of Pokemon? Kind of. Doesn't mean the voice actor told to sing this? There's like 3 different versions with her being like more elated, being tired. She's a sprinter, so her whole shtick is that she just likes running she just runs fast. No other strat, just run fast. She's fun to play. I remember she was fun to build. All brain, no brains, all legs. Yes. Wait, to totally restore my truck to 0, it would only cost 22,000? Horse anime, which is recent, but spoilers not exactly like that years ago? There might be more than one. There we go. Now we got Matt. No, we don't. Why does that? You can still. Why is this fuel tank bigger? 280 gallons. 200. It's the same. It's why is it? It's just placed further rear. I guess it is. Right. Well, we have bigger fuel tank now. Can't tell how long it's going. The song is 4 minutes and 53 seconds long. This one. Actually, wait. There's a garage. Oh, okay, I can sleep there. It's a garage I have to buy, I think. Yeah, so we'll just head over there. There you go. Stop. Now we have WoW tavern music. And more Elden Ring. Snake sings that song, Fox sneaking around. What a Bakshin. no. Okay, here. Motel. Wi-Fi. We have to sleep till noon because of the fucking names, because that makes it so that we have the complied. The complied. Now it'll be daytime for a minute. Alright. Let's get out of here. Little Rock, what do you have going north? Ooh, that almost takes us to Chicago. Take this, and then we can try to find something. Yeah, let's do this. Little Rock to Marion, Illinois. Garbage truck. Why not just drive the garbage truck? I'm gonna get a small load if you're going to Chicago. Is that a joke about being robbed in Chicago? Oh, perfect.
I'm the
Chowder Man.
My title for life. If you're hoping to find me, just
I heard some of the terms of Chicago are possible, impossible to take a load.
You gotta be the strongest and fight to succeed. I'm climbing the mountains. I'm swimming the rivers.
Drive the truck that appreciates the value. You gotta haul it.
Life's a highway, and I'm the car. If you're
Riding with Chowder Man, you're gonna go far. I am the Chowder Man. I am the Chowder Man. I am the Chowder Man. I am. Chicago, how many piano tuners live there?
I'm the Chowder Man.
What?
I'm the Chowder Man.
Beware of helicopter rides with him.
Chowder be all high of the world. Let the chowder be heard. I like to eat right. I choose healthy snacks. The Chowder Man even writes his own raps. I always party hard. I'm the best in the biz. I'm the party prophet. That's just the way it is. I don't buy a round of drinks. I buy a square. When I smoke cigars, I only smoke them in pairs. Inspiring things are really, really, really great. If you're asking about my hobbies, I garden and paint. I'm spreading my message and fighting the greed. I suspect the Chowder Man is all you need. I love to gamble and I love to dance.
Oh,
this
fuck.
Chowder lifestyle, hey, give it a chance. I'm the Chowder future and the Chowder past. And if you mess with me, I'll kick your Chowder ass. I am the Chowder Man. I am the Chowder Man.
Garage truck. garbage truck. This could be a real song. I could see this being played on the radio. So it's going to take us 5 hours to drive 280 miles. Does that feel about right? I don't know. Chowderman and his nemesis porridge person. Oh fuck, I'm just going to play the other Chowderman song because I want to listen to it. I don't have the digital speedo up anymore on my thing. How the fuck did I manage that? Christmas pain in Christmas town. Feels like a Weird Al song, kinda. Christmas pain in Christmas town. Why is this so... Hypnospace was so much fun. If you haven't played Hypnospace Outlaw, you should probably take a look at it. It's fun. It's an interesting game. Christmas pain in Christmas Town. Hit Channy and ban everyone. Pretty much. You have to be an internet moderator. Where am I getting off? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're taking that ramp. Christmas time in my home. Santa Claus is crying and they're shouting and Professor Helper. I'm Professor Helper. Gotta stop the mine crash. The year 2000 mine crash. Get beef brain. When you talk about hypnospace and start saying things from the game, you sound crazy. Christmas pain in Christmas Town. There's 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 Christmas pain in Christmas Town. 10 over, it's fine. Beef brain sounds like something cooked up in a British kitchen. Yeah, or a British town name, yeah. And it'd be spelled weird. Too, if you're talking about the plot of most games out of context makes you sound crazy. So there's a rich guy who really dislikes all the different governments in the world. And so what he does is he builds a city at the bottom of the ocean where they have little girls that are modified to extract sea slug DNA juice out of corpses. And since that stuff is very valuable, they're protected by these massive people that have been turned into monsters and put into giant diving suits. You're this guy who's called V. You're this guy called V who is very stupid. Yeah, I think we just passed into Missouri. Yeah, pretty much. Missouri. How thin is this little slip of... Oh, it's very thin, this little bit of Missouri. There's this guy who's called V, who's very stupid, who doesn't know things they should, and does know things they shouldn't. Also, you have Keanu Reeves stuck in your brain, and he's slowly killing you. I will say, I have been enjoying playing Cyberpunk, despite my many issues with the actual story of the game and playing as V. I still like the gameplay. Like the actual shooty bang bang is fun. Keanu brain splinter, yeah. The shooty bang bang in there is fun. The character is now built to the point where they're like a menace. They can just walk in, overclock their brain, and just kill everyone. Just everyone melts, just dead instantly. And it's very satisfying. Sure, the game is not as difficult, but it is exceptionally satisfying to get to the point now where, before it was I get to cast, 1 or 2, maybe 3 quick hacks, and then I'm out of RAM and I'm waiting. Or now it's just bang, 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 you're all dead. Very satisfying indeed. I can never play that game as anything but a Netrunner build. Just because it is satisfying having just... It's magic. It's essentially magic. And I like my magic builds. And it's very satisfying to do that. Why are you advertising Missouri? We're in Missouri. Oh, fuck, this is a sharp turn. Oh. Did you like the magic builds in The Witcher 3? I like alchemy builds, from what I remember. I used as many potions and decoctions and blade oils. Like, I had all of them, you know, like every single one. I would find all the recipes, I'd get all the ingredients, I'd upgrade them. And as soon as combat starts, Geralt would just drink 800 bottles of fucking poison and wreak havoc. Bombs, yeah, the bombs are silly as well. Using like the magic walking bombs or just straight up explosions. Isn't that build the one that takes advantage of most mechanics? Like a net running build? I don't know. I liked it. Ever since I got the game way back when, before they even revamped the system, the leveling and combat, I really liked that. Illinois state line. We are now in Illinois. Meth head Geralt, yeah. Illinois. Welcome to Illinois, the land of Lincoln. Please don't tell me that that's your motto. You probably have like another state motto, but you advertise yourself as the land of Lincoln. He wasn't even born in Illinois. I know he like, you know, was like he was born in Kentucky. He was born in Kentucky, and ironically enough, so was Jeff Davis. I feel like bombs are a good cutoff point for tech in a fantasy setting. It's just shy of firearms and cannons. Finished the book very close. A little bit left. Well, Halcyon, you should not play World of Warcraft. They've got bombs, and they've got guns, and they've got steam tanks, and they have planes. I've always enjoyed the fantasy world, like heading into like a Renaissance era, or even like an industrial revolution. Think Arcanum, where it's like they have guns and electricity and steam power and all this other stuff. What if I don't want to? Warhammer yeah, Warhammer Fantasy was very similar to that too. They had steam power. Both the humans and the dwarfs have guns and steam. Yeah, Arcanum is the one where tech and magic don't mix. The idea being that technology follows the you know, the rules of physics, of the laws of the universe, and magic is just whatever random horseshit bullshit. And so when you put magic stuff next to like a steam engine, who knows what happens, you know. You put magic next to something that you put magic that somehow changes the property of physics or of friction or something like that in a steam engine, and then the train crash. And that firearm in a fantasy only works if it's built up like from the start, like if it's implemented later. If it's implemented later, it isn't integrated. Well, yeah, fair. Like I can understand that. May just go to the back of the train, yeah. If you set up your fantasy world where it's like this is a world that has guns to set up with, I've in my little fantasy world that I have in my own personal writing, firearms are like a thing, and they're like decently like a way along. And some people use them and some people don't, and they're still kind of new and kind of like, you know, but it's set up, it's there, and I've taken that into account. Yeah, like muskets. Like essentially like muzzle loading, like, muskets. Flintlocks and such. So like effective, but not like, you know, you still have to be slow to reload and all that. Although I do like the idea, and I don't know, I think I made it so that there is like a type of I made up that like there's a type of firearm that's like rare, and it's because it's very complex and expensive to make and to maintain and everything, and it's a clockwork firearm. And it's the crazy idea of like, what if a flintlock, or a muzzle loader, like a ball and powder gun powered by clockwork mechanism? I've always liked the idea of like a clockwork operated gun, and so I decided, fuck it, I'll put it in. Where are we delivering this fucking thing? Second guns show up in the Witcher universe. Witchers become obsolete. Witchers with guns. Like mages or Pillars of Eternity did. Firearms a good counter for mages' Arcane Veil. A major effect on warfare. I'm delivering it here. Whoa. Yeah, here, take it. I'm in a hurry. Skip. Be weird how magic's not used to produce better steel. A key stumbling block is always materials for any kind of tech. Cranking up mechanical complexity is the easiest part. You mean flintlocks? Flintlocks were spring-loaded. A lot of time clocks are powered by weights or springs. My idea is that you have a weapon that... the idea of a clockwork firearm in my conception is you have a gun that cycles the action and loads shot and powder, like a shot and powder charge. You gotta go, Halcyon. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for the $50. It was super chat. We get to play Life is Strange on Friday. How fun. Your flintlock is right twice a day. The idea of like imagine a gun that is powered, that loads around, and a charge of powder from a reservoir into the chamber and fires it using a clockwork mechanism, meaning like there is a mainspring that is wound up, and that through a mechanism like, you know, latching and unlatching this mainspring and these, like a set of gears, again, I don't know the exact mechanical thing, it would load a charge, you pull the trigger, that would, you know, activate the hammer on the flintlock that would, you know, cause the round to, or the charge to ignite, the ball to go down the barrel, and then through some sort of mechanical means, the mainspring would, you know, would wind gears that would load the next round into the gun, or next, you know, powder. It works better with a cartridge than it would with, in like conception, than it would a ball and powder, but you know, again, it's fantasy, so I'm not like thinking too hard in the details of it. It's kind of like I just wanted to have it so that there's one city and they have a history of people who make clocks, and so one very, very ambitious tinker decided to make, what if I put a clock on a gun? Like those old modeled single-shot shotguns that have the central tube. Yeah, maybe something like that. Like where it's all just like mechanical bits and stops and holds and springs keeping things and like latching them in and out of place. The idea being that, like, you know, a flintlock is slow to load, so you have some sort of mechanism to make that faster. Got nothing going to the top of the state? Really? Moving containers to Springfield. Maybe switch to liquid propellant, easier to measure in the real-life experimental liquid propellant rifles? Oh, I didn't know that. See, like, the thing is that like using like gas recoil cycling, it's like one of those things where it's like it happens in the gun, so using it and channeling that to use for firing the gun already makes sense. But like in a case of like something, I don't know, it's like in the idea of a clockwork firearm is funny. I've always thought it'd be interesting if it could exist. From what state do I hail from? I live in Canada. I'm Canadian. Sorry, apologies. That's not me being a meme. I'm yeah, sorry to disappoint. Province then? The big one. I think that's actually gonna be... He's in a marabou at heart, that's what counts, yeah. Alright, well, I think that's a good spot to stop, because it has been like 4 hours. Wednesday streams usually don't go on that long. That was Truck Simulator. You're gonna see more of this, because I enjoy it. That was fun. We just talked about random shit. Where did we start? We were all the way here at the south end of Texas. We drove all the way up to here, went to New Orleans, then we went all the way up to Little Rock, and from Little Rock all the way up to here in the bottom end of Illinois. So next time I've got to explore these states because I got them. Go to Chicago, explore around here, maybe head back out west. Still a lot of places we haven't gone, as you can see. Haven't explored much of Nevada, whatever state this is, Wyoming, I think. Montana? Yeah. Anyway, Truck Sim, real fun.